Let's get right into it. Finance. You might picture people in suits yelling about stocks, but finance is much more than that. It's not just confusing charts or numbers, it's the engine running your daily life. From your morning coffee to your retirement plans, money is always in the background. If you don't understand how it works, you're just a passenger. But when you do, you're in the driver's seat. This is your personal guide to money, no jargon, no complicated formulas. We'll break down what finance is, why it matters, and how it can change your future. This isn't about becoming a Wall Street trader, it's about being smarter with your own money. When you understand finance, you make decisions with confidence, not anxiety. You'll have a plan, not just guesses. Forget the idea that finance is boring or out of reach. It's a tool anyone can use to build something amazing. By the end, you'll see finance isn't an exclusive club. It's for you, and it's worth learning. Let's start building your financial knowledge one step at a time. Stick with me, this will be simple and practical. Finance affects everyone every day. Let's make it work for you. So, what is finance? Simply put, it's the management of money. It's about how money is made, spent, saved, and invested at every level. Finance breaks down into three main areas: personal, corporate, and public. Personal finance is your money. Budgeting, saving, paying bills, and planning for the future. Corporate finance is how businesses manage income, expenses, and investments. Public finance is how governments collect and spend money on things like roads, schools, and defense. Each area impacts the others, and all three shape the world around you. Whether you're buying groceries or paying taxes, you're part of this system. Understanding these basics gives you a clearer view of how money moves. Finance isn't just for experts, it's for everyone. Mastering these basics is the first step to taking control. It's all connected and it all matters. Let's keep it simple and practical. Here's the truth. You're already involved in finance. Every time you buy coffee, pay rent, or fill up your car, you're making financial decisions. Managing your money is about balancing what you have with what you need. Your job, your bills, even your grocery choices. They're all part of your financial life. Taking a new job or going back to school, those are financial decisions too. You're investing in yourself, hoping for a better return. Finance isn't something you can ignore. It's woven into your daily routine. Even small choices, like which cereal to buy, are financial calculations. Since you're already playing the game, it makes sense to learn the rules. Understanding finance helps you make better choices, big and small. It's about being proactive, not just reacting. The more you know, the better you play. Let's make sure you're playing to win. Why learn about finance? Because knowledge is power. It's what separates people who control their money from those who are controlled by it. Understanding finance lets you make intentional choices, not just react to life. Take buying a house. Someone who knows the basics saves thousands by getting better loan terms. The same goes for saving, investing, and negotiating your salary. When you know the landscape, you can navigate it confidently. Money stops being a source of stress and becomes a tool for your goals. It's the difference between drifting and steering your own boat. Financial literacy gives you that control. It's about building the life you want, not just accepting what comes. That's why it matters. Learning finance is your best defense against money traps. The world is full of pitfalls: credit card debt, predatory loans, scams. Without basic knowledge, it's easy to fall for them. Credit cards, for example, can lead to massive debt if you don't understand interest. Financially savvy people use credit wisely and avoid costly mistakes. The same goes for investments. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Financial education is your shield. It helps you see through marketing and make smart choices. Protect your future by learning how money really works. Let's break finance into four main pillars. First, personal finance. Budgeting, saving, debt, and planning for life's big goals. Mastering this is your foundation. Second, the stock market, where you can invest in companies and grow your wealth. It's powerful but comes with risks. Third, cryptocurrency, digital currencies like Bitcoin. It's new, volatile, and part of today's financial world. Fourth, global economics, the big picture of how countries and markets interact. This affects jobs, prices, and your investments. Understanding these pillars gives you a strong grasp of money. They're all connected and each one matters. You don't need to be an expert in all of them. Just knowing the basics puts you ahead. We'll keep it simple and actionable. Let's dive deeper into each one. Personal finance is where it all starts. It's about building a solid foundation, budgeting, tackling debt, and saving for emergencies. A budget isn't restrictive, it's a plan for your money. Knowing where your money goes lets you align spending with your goals. Pay off high-interest debt quickly. It's an anchor holding you back. Build an emergency fund for life surprises. Plan for the future, retirement, college, big dreams. These things don't happen by accident. They need a plan. Small, consistent choices today lead to big results tomorrow. Master this and everything else gets easier. Once your financial foundation is set, it's time to grow your money. The stock market lets you invest in companies and build wealth over time. Most people should start with low-cost index funds or ETFs for diversification. Don't try to pick winners, bet on the whole market. Cryptocurrency is a new, riskier asset. Think Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's volatile and speculative, so only invest what you can afford to lose. The key is understanding your risk tolerance and goals. For most, stocks should be the core of your investments. Crypto can be a small, speculative piece, not the foundation. Education is your best tool for smart investing. Grow your money wisely. Global economics is the backdrop for all your financial decisions. Inflation, interest rates, and international trade shape your daily life. Inflation means your money buys less over time. Central banks use interest rates to control inflation and influence the economy. High rates make borrowing expensive but boost savings returns. These decisions ripple through everything. Loans, investments, even the price of groceries. Understanding these basics helps you make sense of the news. You don't need to be an expert, just aware. It connects your personal finances to the bigger world. Stay informed, and you'll make smarter choices. That's the big picture of finance. It's not scary or out of reach. It's about managing money at every level. You now have a map. Personal finance, the stock market, crypto, and global economics. The most important thing, you're in control. Change doesn't happen overnight, but small steps add up. Start with a budget, pay off debt, and make your first investment. Don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one thing to learn or do. Every step builds momentum and confidence. Money can go from a source of stress to a source of power. Keep learning, stay curious, and take action. Your future self will thank you. You have what it takes to build a better financial life. The power is in your hands. Go take control. You've got this.